we're here at the Nissan stand, the brand new global premiere of the Nissan Kicks, a very popular brand for the car. Nissan Americas chairman, Jérémie Papin, joins me now to discuss. So let's talk about the Kicks, an important car for the brand. What's going to set it apart, you think, in the market?
I think just look at this amazing design, right? I mean, that's the key, the key attraction when you see it. Obviously, we've also put more technology in the connectivity is improved. It's an all-wheel drive. This is first Kicks that's all-wheel drive, which means all of the northern states, obviously we have the technology that matters, and we're bringing in driving assistance capabilities that were not in the first generation Kick. So I think this one comes with the right level of technology, a great design, and we're still aiming for very attainable price points, which is really what the market wants at the moment. Good miles per gallon, affordable price points, and a lot of technology.
It's noteworthy you mentioned miles per gallon because we were in the midst of a big EV transition. That sort of, I don't know if it's on pause, it's sort of slowing here. Nissan has a new sort of strategy with that globally, but also in the US, their midterm plan. How is that? How have things changed? I know fewer EVs, more gas-powered cars coming up.
I think our policy is to just move, the market will move with what the consumer wants. So we just want to offer the consumer as much choice as he can, and then they choose the powertrain that's right for them. And so over the next 3 years, the company will be launching 30 new cars. In the US, 7. Within those 7, we would have all powertrains. We would have combustion engines, we would have battery EVs, plug-in hybrids, and hybrid. And so with that breadth of lineup, obviously the consumer has the choice of deciding at what speed each of one of them wants to move towards electrification. What is true is that consideration for electrification continues to grow. Satisfaction for those who drive an EV is very high, and so the repeat sale is there. So we see constant growth in EVs coming forward.
I know that globally, I believe 30 new cars by 2026, 16 of those EVs, which is a bit, I think, fewer than what you guys originally planned for. And also want to achieve ICE parity with EVs, or EV parity with ICE by 2030. Is that achievable? Is that a long-term goal that can happen?
I think it's achievable because, again, as we start to think again about how to conceive EVs, you just bring simplification in it. You bring greater commonality across many of the models. You have fewer parts per car, and the combination of both drives the cost efficiency. So yeah, we're thinking the next generation will see costs down by 30%. All of this, most of it, really to the consumer's benefit in terms of making sure we live up to our purpose, which is to offer vehicles to as many and as large of a consumer base as we can at Nissan.
Yeah, vehicles like the Kicks, then also with vehicles like Infinity offering a broader range of products here. Nissan, of course, has big presence in the U.S., manufacturing presence here, but also you guys ship from abroad. We've seen what happens in Baltimore right now with the port being shut down and with that bridge situation. Is Nissan impacted at all by that Baltimore situation?
Yeah, first of all, my thoughts go through, obviously the families, the colleagues, the friends of the victims of this terrible accident. We've been happy users as a business of the Baltimore port. We've redirected ships to other ports on the east side of the country, and I think there will be no interruption to our business in the short term, and we're looking forward to working again out of Baltimore whenever the port will be ready.
So no impact there with what's going on with Baltimore.
No.
But big picture in the Americas, or in the U.S. at least, what is your sort of kind of high-level view of the market, of the broader auto market in this country?
I think the market is fairly strong. It's around 16 million units at a high level. There was pent-up demand. A lot of that has been eaten up by where the interest rates have taken monthly payments. But the industry is solid. The consumer is in need of cars. Driving population has expanded, and people who have a driving license want a car. And so we should be positive and optimistic about the market going forward. We're surely very optimistic about our business because we have so much product announcements. You've mentioned Kicks, you've mentioned the Infiniti QX80, both models coming in to high growth markets of the segments of the markets, the more entry SUV or the premium market. We'll have 2 more very new cars later this year at Nissan, and then another 3 over the next few years. So a lot of momentum. So we feel we're confident about the strength of the market, and we're very confident about our market share gains.
So Nissan's optimistic. Other brands have told me the same thing. They're optimistic with what's happening in 2024. High rates, forget about that. We're still solid cars. Jérémie Papin, thank you so much for joining us.